what are your thoughts now generally in the market when we talk about the economic point of view? I'm a lot younger than you, so I'd never been through a recession before. This is the first time in my adult life where I'm going through a recession. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. When does it end? What do you think is going to happen, and how do markets react? And in your opinion, what are the right moves to make at the current point? Do you wait until the dust has settled, but who knows what the bottom is? Or you think this is the right time to buy? Or if you're buying, what are the right time? What are the right things to be buying at the moment?
Well, it's all really good questions. I mean, I think it's rather difficult. I haven't met too many people in my life that could trade the macro very easily, or really can predict what's happening. I think it's so stochastic and so rapidly changing that whatever advice I give you today, this could be different by tomorrow based on new data. So it's really hard to sort of make any prediction. I think as of right now, we know a couple of basic things. You know, the markets are very concerned about growth. There seems to be no growth. There seems to be a problem with pricing and inflation. There will be some kind of recession of some kind. Not that that matters that much. Even in recessions, stock markets can go up. Even in high inflation periods, stock markets can go up. So it's not like, as you know, it's kind of like buy the rumor, sell the news. So I think, we sold the rumor, we might buy the news. Depending on how bad the so-called recession is, could actually be very bullish to see that it's not as bad as we thought. So I think we'll see kind of what happens there. I think from a crypto perspective, it's a very unique asset class, obviously. And how much beta this asset class has is something that we're all trying to figure out, because the one thing about markets is you have to be prepared for anything, right? And if you whatever you think you exclude the possibility of happening, whatever you're thinking is impossible can be possible. So you just have to be prepared and make sure you're not too leveraged, or you have trapped into no exit plan or something like that. I think the first rule is to live to play another day. And then after that, everything is kind of up to your opinion. I mean, I think that we have a lot of issues in the macro, but I also think that they're survivable and we can get through them. And look at how low unemployment, at least, is in America. So I think that in general, things are okay. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a recession. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a deep recession. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we got out of it. So I think it's really unknowable. And you just have to have your preparation for your portfolio to be reasonable. Like for me, I always like to have equal amount of longs and shorts, because I don't want to be a victim of, some surprise in the macro, which I can't predict, and it's not what I'm good at. And then all of a sudden, all my stocks go down, or all my crypto goes down, and I don't have any shorts at all, or any puts, or any protection whatsoever. This would be kind of like really suicidal. And of course, the markets will have periods, bear markets, where you have several years of lower prices. And how would you explain that you have only longs? And it also depends if you have income, right? And I think one of the reasons Berkshire Hathaway is the most successful company, or one of the most, is that Berkshire Hathaway has businesses that make more income every year.
Right.
So even if he has a bad, year investing, he could buy more at better prices with the new income coming for next year's railroad companies or whatever companies he has, insurance companies. So a lot of people as traders, especially trading from home, you don't have that income. Your trading is your income. So you have to be really careful from a risk perspective, because Buffett can afford to keep buying and buying and buying. Most of the traders from trading from home cannot, because you have to, you cannot double down or triple down. You have to actually do the opposite. You have to have stop losses. So I think, it's different for different investors, I think.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Great BTC here, and I have some exciting news for you. I am giving away one ticket for vacation in Dubai. If you want to be in a 3-day experience in Dubai, you can fly from anywhere in the world, as long as you're the lucky winner. For you to win, you just have to subscribe to Survival Skills Podcast to be part of the raffle. And when we hit 10,000 subscribers on that channel, you will be in the raffle, where one single person will win a ticket. And you can also bring with one person wherever you want. It can be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, at our cost. So all you need to do, go to Survival Skills Podcast on YouTube, subscribe to it. Also subscribe to it on Spotify or Apple Podcast. And once we hit the number, we're going to run a raffle. and you could be the lucky winner. So go ahead and do that right now. Never say I didn't tell you. See you guys there. Peace out.